Looking for a quick and light dessert or snack? I've got the perfect recipe. I'm Christina from It Is a Keeper. I share tried and true recipes that anyone can make. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm showing you how to make a strawberry cottage cheese jello salad that's so yummy you won't believe it's actually good for you. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will be forever grateful. And you'll also want to make sure you stay tuned to the end to learn my favorite variations to customize this recipe. And be sure to grab the full printable recipe in the video description below. Okay, so this recipe is so super simple to make. So in your bowl, you're going to add some cottage cheese. So I have a small curd cottage cheese here. You can use whichever version you prefer. And in it goes, the whole container. Okay, beautiful. Then to this, we're going to add an entire box of strawberry gelatin. Now I'm using the sugar-free version. You can use whichever type you prefer. I just prefer sugar-free. And then to this, we're going to add some crushed pineapple. And this adds a nice little sweetness and a little bit of texture too. So I have about 4 ounces of that there. And we're going to just stir this all together, and love the way the gelatin turns everything this beautiful bright red. Oh, it smells so good. So to this, I'm going to add about a cup of whipped topping. So you want to make sure you thaw this first. I'm going to eyeball it. That's about a half a cup. And a little more. There we go. And then we're just going to gently fold that in. We don't want to lose any of the air from the whipped topping because that's what's making our dessert nice and light and fluffy. Now, of course, you can use the lighter version of the whipped topping or the sugar-free version. It's entirely up to you. This recipe is very flexible. Beautiful. Okay, that is it. We are going to pop this in the fridge for about 30 minutes. The longer it sits, the better it gets. It's gonna firm up a little bit. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and dig in. Just look at how light and fluffy this is. Now, before we dig in, let me share some ways that you can change things up a bit. First and most obvious, you can change the flavor of the Jello to suit your tastes. If you prefer orange or lime or whatever, it's entirely up to you. Next, you can add some crunch by stirring in some chopped nuts or even some granola. And last, if you're not a fan of the texture of cottage cheese, you can blend it in a food processor to make it smoother, or you can even buy whipped cottage cheese. Now, let's dig into this, but first I want to top it off with a little bit more of the whipped topping. So I'm going to put just a dollop there. And then I have a couple sliced strawberries that we will stick in there. You could even add a sprig of mint if you had it, but I don't, so we're going with this. Now, I can't wait to dig into this. Ooh, one more thing that you can put on this if you really want to make it decadent and take it up a notch or two, shave on some dark chocolate across the top. It'd be like a chocolate covered strawberry. Yum. All right, I'm going in right here. Notice here I have my grandma's vintage bubble dot glasses. I just thought it was perfect for this vintage recipe. That's some good stuff. It's so light and fluffy, and you have the wonderful texture from the pineapple. Oh, this is just fantastic. This Jello salad is definitely a keeper. There are so many great Jello salad recipes out there. I have a super popular vintage lime cottage cheese Jello salad that's sure to bring back childhood memories. You don't want to miss it. You can check it out here. I'll see you over there.